Hey, I'm David Harrison with Fitmanager. Thanks for stopping by. In this training, we are going to go through how to increase your supplement retail sales using a simple 7-step system. We've worked with, here at Fitmanager, we've worked with over 200 supplement retail brick-and-mortar stores and have studied numerous different flows, numerous different ways of how to approach the customer to increase the likelihood of a purchase and the size of that purchase, while not risking the return, right? We don't want to blow out sales in the beginnings and never see these people again. But how do you maximize that sale, selling them things they actually need so you can join them on their fitness journey long term? Okay, so we want to stretch the LTV, the lifetime value of this customer, and we've been testing that. We use our smart mirror. Our process is built right into our smart mirror, connected to the InBody device, but you don't have to have all this fancy stuff to do this, right? There are concepts that we've learned and come up with that you're going to get right here for free that you can do manually. If you find it's not working for you manually, or you just want to make your life a bit easier, check us out. We can show you what our mirror does. It also works on a tablet if you already have a tablet. InBody device also makes things a lot easier. But this is how to do it, to adopt these concepts without having to do any kind of purchases, right? It's pretty cool. So this is the training sheet that you are on. I'm up in the top. My video is actually up in this top right corner. But I want to go through the sheet with you and kind of explain it step by step. So as we've studied this supplement retail flow, or different ones, we've come up with one that we found seems to work the best, and you're going to get a version of that flow here, and it again doesn't require you to buy any tech or any software. But number one, actually before I start, a lot of these things you might already do. Okay, so this, I may not be rewriting the book here for you. Might be these concepts might be something that you already do, and maybe you don't even know it. And so at the minimum, you're going to learn why you do these things, because maybe you saw other shops doing it, or your franchise kind of taught you some of these things. But I'm going to really maybe throw some twists in there to beef it up, make it a little bit better for you. Step one, when a customer comes in, you want to collect measurements from them. Maybe not physical, maybe physical, but at least their weight, any data that you can. Like, so if you're doing it manually, you can grab their weight, you can use a caliper clamp to actually grab their body fat percentage. And with those, their height and their age, with those you can actually pump that data into formulas like the Harris-Benedict method to compute the BMR, the basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories that person burns at complete rest. And if you can get to that, you can get to how many calories they should be aiming for on a daily basis if you consider the total daily energy expenditure. And so this sheet's going to do all that for you. So concept one is, when they come in, collect data from them, right? Tell them about how great you are at helping people reach their fitness goals, and all you need to do is just to know a little bit about them. If you can grab their email and phone number along with that, fantastic. Okay, you want to add them to your CRM, to your email list, because that is now a buyer of yours that you can reach out to later. So this assessment could be offered as, hey, give me your email and phone number, and I'm going to give you a free fitness assessment. Okay, good way to lead into that. There's a sheet that you can download right here on step one that we created. Just click it, it'll start downloading. And it's something that you can print out, you and your staff can actually use to proceed through this flow every time you meet a customer. Again, ours is digitized on a tablet or on our mirror, but again, you can do it manual as well. Collecting data. Number two, connect to their ultimate desire. This is our goal step. I know you probably already asked people, hey, what are you in for? What are you looking to do? Take that goal conversation deeper, okay? What a goal is not, I want to lose fat. A goal is not, I want to gain muscle. Okay, these are not goals, although that's how people talk about them. A goal is what they truly desire. So you know better than I do that when people come into your store, they're looking for something that is oftentimes emotional, right? Sometimes they're there because they're sick. It's an emotional thing, and they want to get better. They want to feel better. Sometimes they're there because they're alone, and they want to, get fit to maybe attract a mate, right? These are real, if you extrapolate these goals down to what they truly are, they're usually like deep desires. And that's a fantastic thing, because sales psychology says if you can connect people with their true desire, what they really want in life, and you tie your product, your service to that, they'll spend any amount of money they have to get that. Okay? So look at goals differently. Look at goals as not just what they want to accomplish physically. Get them to where they want in life. And I bet you can tie them all back to your service, your product, right? Getting healthy, getting fit, looking better, feeling better, okay? So talk about those goals. And so if someone says, oh, I want to gain some weight, I want to put on some muscle, ask them why. Why do you want to do that? Well, how have you failed at that before? What have you tried in the past? And actually try to get them, why do you want to look bigger, right? You look great. Why do you want to look bigger, right? And try to get them like, beach season's coming up. I'm going to have my shirt off, So push them down. Don't make it weird, but get them to start thinking about the real reasons behind this goal of theirs, and you'll start opening them up emotionally, which is a good thing for the buyer frame of mind. And this whole flow, every step, one of these steps is designed to go through a proven buyer frame of mind. So once you get to the point of sale, the time to offer solutions to their problems, products, services, they're going to be ready to buy at any amount. Okay? So number 2, talk about their goal, go deeper with that goal, write it down on that sheet up in step 1. Okay, move on to 3. Establishing trust. Okay, establishing trust is important. And how do we do that? We set targets, right? So on that sheet, we gave you links and formulas to quickly grab some of their data, put them through the formulas to get their total daily energy expenditure, which is their calorie goal, right? That baseline calorie target, and from there you can compute out the macros just by dividing them up. Okay, again, do that automatically on the mirror, but it can be done manually right here on the sheet that I provided you. Okay, so what you want to do is try to set them targets to go for to reach that goal that you just talked to them about. Okay, send them home with, hey, shoot for this many calories. Okay, and show them how you computed those calories based off of the data that you collected from them. Okay, there's also a calculator listed right here to easily compute their BMR. You go to that website, put in their weight, height, age. I think it's all you need, and it'll give you their BMR. And then you can compute the total daily energy expenditure by a multiplier, which is also on there. Okay, easy. I'm making it sound difficult. It's easy. Just use these calculators, and you'll get this BMR. And that establishes trust with the customer. They're like, wow, you measured me. You talked to me about what I really want, my goal. You gave me my targets to start heading for that. That establishes trust, because you're not just running at them with pills and powders, right? You're taking a fact, an anatomical fact, putting it through a scientific formula, aligning it with their goal, and then giving them a path to that. Okay, so step 3 is that path to that. Here's your goal targets. Write down your calories. Use an app to track your calories, right? And then bring it back and let me see it. Okay, step 4. Find problems. Okay, so all those steps that we just accomplished, it's now to use the data, the BMR, their goal, their weight, and their body fat percentage, and find within that data an anatomical opportunity. An anatomical opportunity is something about their body that they don't like, that you can trace back to an actual fact on the page, right? It could be their BMR. It could be their body fat mass. It could be if you measure their muscle circumferences, right? You're taking straight facts, putting them on the sheet, and then you're trying to derive problems from that data, right? Because they're there. So if somebody said when they came in, my goal is to lose weight, that means they're not happy with their body fat percentage. And you measured that, you put it on the paper, and you can bring that up. Like, hey, you mentioned that your goal is body fat percentage. It's currently here. Where do you want it to be, right? Let's take that in the right direction, right? Again, using facts through science to bring up a real problem. And why do we need a real problem? So that you can offer a real solution. If you can bring that problem, found it out of science and anatomical facts, and match it up with a product, you have a sale, okay? They know to get to that goal, they need this thing. Okay? Flat out, that's how it works. Okay? So all sales work. The better you can tie a anatomical fact to and establish it as a problem, then you can offer a solution, and that solution they'll take every time. Okay? And I just blew right into step 5. Okay? Write down the amount of change they want to aim for on each problem that you found. Maybe they're not happy with their circumference size of their biceps. Maybe they're not happy with their body fat percentage. Write those things down and then tie back products to them. Okay, go grab those products, close a sale, right? I also have a note here. Be sure if it's their first time, make sure that you're not just blowing out like your goal-specific products. Someone wants to lose weight, you're doing a fat burner. Somebody wants to gain muscle, you're doing a muscle optimizer. Maybe save those, right? Don't even offer those. Save those for the next visit. Maybe on the first visit, and this is what our mirror does. It actually does product suggestions, and it times out their product specifically, so the salesperson doesn't have to remember. It'll actually say, hey, first-time visitor, here's our baseline stack. Your detox, your greens, your fruits, your multivitamin, the stuff they need to, everyone should be taking. And then what you do is you tell them, next time you come in 2 weeks, I want to see how you're feeling. I want to re-measure you. And then we're going to stack on that fat burner that you're looking for, right? I want to get your body ready, right? So now you're pacing out purchases and you're scheduling a future visit, okay? Turn it into a journey. The more that you can get yourself involved in their journey, the longer they're going to buy from you, okay? And number 7, collect their info, right? Say, hey, if you don't mind, I'd love to shoot you an email with everything we talked about today. Send them their goal, their macros. Take a picture of the sheet. Send them home with that sheet, but recap it in an email. Get that email, get it in your database so that you can blast them and send them marketing efforts, right? And then when they come back, and you should try to schedule their next visit. Like, hey, in 2 weeks, right? Come back in. I'll text you when it's ready. Or if you have a system like Calendly, book it right there, okay? And that will get them going. And then when they come back in, they're going to talk to you about the products they bought from you that day, how they're feeling. You're going to have opportunity to sell to them more so that you can head towards that goal. And you repeat the whole process, right? Remeasure them, sell them a new stack or modify their stack, schedule them to come back, okay? At Fitmanager, we have a ton of opportunity. We take this whole flow in obviously a really clean, easy fashion, but we also throw in recurring revenue using artificial intelligence, right? We use fitness challenges to keep that revolving door come through. And so this is just a piece of kind of what we've studied. This is a manual way to do it. Check out Fitmanager. We do this and all of it automated and super easy, super sexy to make you more efficient. So kick off with this, see how you like it, and see if you want to go deeper. And if you do, check out fitmanager.io. I'll probably be shooting you an email for stopping by. Thanks for doing that. You can also book a call right down there. So hopefully this is helpful. Good luck, and we'll see you in the next video.